This week's clinical journal says, describe your clinical question and what led you to choose that research topic. Include the selection of your group, committee members, and what you have learned about your topic so far. So, our question is chronic tendinitis in physically active people due to the change in collagen being an underuse or an overuse injury? The people I'm working with this on is Meg Green and Katie Mead. And I think this is going to be a fun group to work with. My last couple of clinical questions, I've worked by myself for the most part, and I'm excited to work in a group this time because it is going to make it a lot easier, I think, on me on the research end, especially with a question that's kind of more groundbreaking, if you will, because most people don't think of tendinitis as being underused at all. So having this team, I think, is going to work really well, especially since we want to present our question as a research project for Ampersand Day next semester. So this is definitely the group that would be able to make something like really good, really awesome, and I'm excited to work with these people. My advisory committee is Melissa Davis as the athletic training advisor, Beth Funkhauser as the faculty advisor, Matt Harris, he's a physical therapist in Abingdon, Virginia, and he's our content expert. And then Joe Vess in the Ampersand Center, he is our Ampersand Center representative. And all these people are really smart, they know what they're doing. Matt is our content expert because as a physical therapist, I think he sees a lot of tendinitis, especially in older people, but there are some cases of younger active people like what we're looking for. So I think he will be able to help us out a lot on the tendinitis aspect. And then Joe, he's awesome. He works with all of our AT students. And I think he's just generally mind blown by our program. So he's always fun. He's fun to talk to. We have Beth. She's actually the reason why this is our clinical question. So I think it was like one of the first days of class, and it wasn't actually in clinical. It was in strength and conditioning, I believe. She said, she was just saying like random things that like would blow our minds. And one of them was like, well, new research is kind of showing that tendinitis could be underused. And me and Meg were kind of sitting there like, whoa, we're making that our clinical question. So that was the inspiration. So thank you, Beth. And let's see. Oh, then Melissa. Well, I just like Melissa. She's really smart, and she works with the well, not obviously, but she works with men's soccer, and I'm pretty sure there's some tendinitis going on in there, so she will be able to help out. I'm thinking maybe Matt and Melissa will kind of like balance out, because I feel like Matt might be able to show us more of an underuse kind of a thing where he has like this older population, and then Melissa is going to be able to show more of the overuse injuries because, well, the soccer players have been going for, I don't know, was it 3 or 4 months at this point? If they are having tendinitis, well, they're going to be thinking maybe it's overuse, and where Matt has the older population, it could be more underuse injuries. So I think that's going to balance out in an interesting way. We'll have to see, but yes. And then so basically what we know so far is that most people lean towards tendinitis being overuse injury because, I mean, that's just what we've been told for years and years and years. And most people are like, oh, I've been playing my sport for 10 or 12 or 15 years, like, I have tendinitis in my shoulders because of this. Well, research is possibly leading towards maybe you don't have correct form and all of a sudden your form has changed, and now that this muscle hasn't been stressed so much and it is being stressed that this tendinitis, the breakdown in the collagen of the tendons, is actually because you haven't used it so much and you're using it all of a sudden rapidly, and it's just too much of a load on the tendon that it's causing this tendinitis. Whereas the overuse is like, well, yeah, you've been using it for literally 15 years. Duh, you have tendonitis. So, well, this is our question, and we definitely need to do more research. We don't have too much yet, but we will, start getting in gear, and we will find the bottom line of our clinical question. I'm excited about it. So, yeah. Bye-bye.